Hi YouTube, this is ACDodd, and this is volume 1 of a series I'm going to be doing, which is not going to be regular, but it'll be a series that I'll do showing repairs I do to SU carburetors. As a lot of people know, I rebuild these carbs and I do modifications, so I thought I would start a little series of videos just showing you in volumes effectively what repairs and what modifications I do to these carbs as they come in for rebuild. So they're not going to be long, but they'll be short and sweet and show you how to do a certain repair. So the idea is I'll build up a volume of videos over the time, and that will become a useful resource for those who are looking to repair or do various things for their own carbs. So without further ado, let's dig in. Okay, so let's get stuck into it. Here we have an HS2 SU carburetor body. This one's in for rebuild, and if you take a look around, you'll notice there's something missing, and that is there is no vacuum takeoff for the distributor. On the HS2, that would fit there. So what we need to do, and the purpose of this video, is to show you how I go about doing this miscellaneous modification when these carbs come in and they don't have the vacuum unit, or the vacuum takeoff I should say. What we need to do for the applications that I use them for is they need a vacuum nipple putting in. So what we do there is we use the proprietary nipple available from SU Carbs. We drill the body and we fit that in. So what I'm now going to do is go through the process I use to fit that in. Okay, so let's explain my setup. First of all, to do these, I always use the milling machine. The reason why I use the milling machine is because it gives me the accuracy I need to make sure everything's nice and square. So just to explain what we've got the machine vise up, the carburetor is set up in the vise, and I've set it with reference so that when you lower the spindle, into it like that, it's vertical with the axis of the machine, and I've centered and set the digipack on 0 so I know where I am with the holes. So what I can now do, taking the center off this hole, I have the dimension of which to move over so I can machine the new vacuum hole. For reference, as it says there, HS2 vacuum offset from spindle, X and Y 37/64 and 13/64, and drill with a number 31 and then a number 56 drill. So that's what we're going to do. Right, it's got you set up a little bit better, so we can bring the drill down, and the first drill bit we've got in there is obviously the center drill. Start the machine, bring that down, and let's cut that in. Blow that out so you can see what we've produced there. It's a nice dot, and that's where we need to put the drills in to keep everything right where we need it. Okay, so what I've now done is swapped over to our number 31 drill, and I'm going to drill that to a depth of 4.75 millimeters. Now we're going to change the drill bit, and we're going to go for the smaller one, which will break it into the the main barrel and provide the air path. So what I've now had to do, because the chuck I'm using won't hold the very small diameter drill, I've had to put a precision chuck in that chuck so I can hold the smaller diameter drill. So with that set up, I'm now going to drill through that all the way through the casting. Be nice and careful here because the drill is very fine. When it fills up with swarf, keep it clear. That's it. And that's all the way through. So let's have a look at our work. As we can see there, we've got a nice, precise hole. And that will take that nice nipple and hold it. And on the inside, we can see that it's come out just behind the butterfly. And that mark is, it will be the back of the butterfly, where the back of the butterfly sits. And we can see that that drilling has just come through behind that, which gives us the perfect takeoff for ported vacuum, which is what we were after. All that's left to do now is to drive the new nipple into its home position. And before we do that, I'm just going to warm the casting slightly because it's cold right now. And what that will do is just expand the hole ever so slightly and just allow an easier fit. But I'm also going to use some Loctite around there, so when it goes in, it doesn't actually come loose in service. So as you can see, this is not a major heating. This is to just warm the casting, okay? So I'm not talking about getting this to the point where you can't hold it. That's why I'm deliberately showing that I'm holding it with my hand. So this is just to basically raise it up till it's the temperature of effectively hot water. When you get it ready, we can put it in the vise. Quite firm in the vise. And obviously a little bit of Loctite around our nipple, just like so. We'll take our nipple, hold it in a pair of pliers and just drift it in. And we just drift it in until it makes a slightly different noise, and then we know it's bottomed out. Wipe off any excess. And we're done. So how did we do? Well, as we can see, that looks brand new and just as good if it was done at the factory. Hope you found that interesting. Just a couple of little things to finish off there. If you find that your drilling is near the end of the casting, one of the other things you can do is, as I said, use a number 31 drill. Actually, you might want to go up to 3.1 millimeters just to ease the fit, because what you don't want to do is break the casting. So if it's nice and thick, then go for the tighter fitting of using the number 31 drill. Failing that, just ease it up to 3.1 mil, and then that'll take the pressure off the casting. Other than that, that's how you do it. And stay tuned for more carburetor repairs and modifications. As ever, like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Thank you very much.